What's up, guys? Just popping up from our campsite. Kevin and I are down in New Jersey this weekend. Well, today and tomorrow. We're trying to catch striped bass. We didn't do much fishing at all today. We took a couple casts. Kevin actually is, I think, coming down with a cold. He looks horrible. He's in the car just resting. But we're hoping he feels better tomorrow. We fished today at the lake on the campground, didn't get anything. It was super windy. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, and that's the day we planned. So we're coming down for really, it's the trip's tomorrow. We're gonna hit it hard early for striped bass. So we're just chilling at the fireplace. I'm kind of hiding behind the car to block the wind. Winds are calming down a little bit, but they were brutal today. So just figured I'd pop up, touch base with everyone. I haven't been live as much lately. I've got about 3 videos that I shot last week. This might be 4 if we get on some fish tomorrow. So I got a lot of videos in the pipeline. Oh man, I looked to see if anybody was live. I didn't see anyone live that popped up on my notifications. Ray just popped up. Ray went live, so we'll keep it pretty short tonight. Um, I think he's fishing with Dylan. We don't have great signal here, so I figured I'd pop up and just hang out a little bit, give you an update. Hey, Bud Files, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in here. Show you guys around. Happy Sunday, yeah. Show you around real quick. We might lose signal when I walk around too much, but we're at Bellepaine State Forest in New Jersey. It's like one of the biggest forests in our country, believe it or not, lengthwise. I don't know if it's square miles, but it goes from like the top of New Jersey to the bottom. And New Jersey is a long state, but in Infinite Cosmos, that's Lyle. Lyle's in our chat. Hey, buddy, you figured it out. Look, your brother's sick as a dog. That's our camping setup right there. Lyle knows this camping setup very well. Infinite Cosmos is Lyle. He was in my last video with me. We went out to see the eclipse. So we got this new Coleman stove right here instead of the little camp stove. I've been an ultra endurance racer like my whole life. So I've always been ultra lightweight stuff. And man, this thing is like a game changer. Everyone uses these for years, but like I just finally got one, and it's nice to be able to fire this thing up and like make breakfast without starting a fire first. So yeah, we had a good dinner tonight. This is our gear for tomorrow for the striped bass. Lyle, what'd you do today, buddy? Look, no one's here. There's like 3 people in this whole campground. There's Kevin.
Off the live and watching YouTube videos.
That's all right. I can't hear it. I'm gonna go have a seat. We'll hang out here. But yeah, you come in, see what we're doing here, ask a question if you want, and then go. If you got nothing better to do, go check out Ray Fishhead Video, see what he's up to. You learned how to skateboard, Lyle. That's awesome, buddy. Where'd you go? To figure out how to get you to pop up live with me so we can talk. You break any bones? The laundromat. The heck's the laundromat? Oh yeah, outside. Yeah, that's right. Everybody skateboards there. Huh. Cool beans. Yep. So what's everybody up to besides Lyle getting ready for school tomorrow? Let's see. We're probably going to sleep in. I was going to get up like 2 hours before the sunrise to get fishing, but since Kevin doesn't feel good, I don't think we're going to wake up. We'll just wake up whenever. We'll probably wake up really early anyway. But we'll just wake up when we wake up. We'll make breakfast, pack up, and then we'll go. Going fishing? Good luck, Lyle. Make Mom clean those fish. Hey, Hapless. Welcome in, Scott. What's going on, buddy? Infinite Cosmos is my older son, Lyle. Kev's in my car right next to me. He's not feeling good, so he's just chilling. Yeah, good luck, buddy. So we're down in Jersey, Bellepine State Forest. It got about 80 degrees here today, and we didn't fish much. We know it was going to be super windy, but tomorrow was just perfect, and we're hoping to get on a striped bass or two tomorrow. So we're all geared up. Went over to Boulevard Bait and Tackle, and we got everything. They basically are hitting sluggos and half-ounce jig heads with swim tails or the sluggo baits, 4 to 6 inches. That's what we were told. So we bought a bunch of those, and we're hoping to catch something tomorrow. Hey, John, All Adventure Capital, what's going on, buddy? We're just car camping down here in New Jersey, trying to get on the striped bass. That's the folks say they're starting up, so we're trying to hit them. Man, hapless, I've never caught a striped bass. That's one of the species that have eluded me somehow, and I think it's because they always run down here during trout season, and I just go all in trout. But this year I'm going to get a striped bass. But you'd think there's some lakes around us too. You'd think I would have caught one in one of those lakes, but I'm doing something wrong. Oh boy. Mm. What are you guys up to? Anybody doing any fun adventures coming up? Any fun trips? Bud Files, I watched your Fort Laramie video last night. I think I fell asleep or I went to do something else. When I came back, it was on to the next video, so I never got the comment. But I think I told you before, we have property 35 miles from Laramie. No, not 35 miles from Laramie, 35 miles from Medicine Bow. But coming from the east, Laramie is the last big city before we get to Medicine Bow. Now Lyle stole. Why'd you steal mom's phone, Lyle? Your phone was working. I only caught smaller ones. Actually caught one in the Schuylkill River near Black Rock. I know, man. That's what's so weird. Like that they've eluded me. I've fished all the spots where they also you can get the freshwater ones, and yeah, it's weird. But I'm not complaining. I mean, I've caught a lot of crazy catches, but it's just funny that I haven't gotten a striped bass. I'm gonna knock that one off my list. Oh, gotcha. It was on the PC. Where are you gonna go fishing, Lyle? Carp bait. Exactly. That's what I've heard. Beltsville is people catching one chicken liver up there. Yeah. You'd think the amount of times I have a rod in the water, just sitting there, 3 rods in the water for hours, I'd get something like that. But no snakeheads either. Never got a snakehead. I'm gonna get a beverage. I'm right there. I'm still here. You're just gonna hear the cooler. Yep. No snakeheads for you either, huh? They're starting to come up. I saw one in Phoenixville on the Schuylkill last year. I scared him when he took off and didn't see him again. There's Kristen stole her phone back. Harleysville Pond. Mom says, hope you feel better, buddy. They're going fishing at the pond.
Louisville Pond?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, good luck, Kristen. Don't forget to fillet those suckers. Yeah, I think they're still, they're moving up this way for sure, Scott. So each year, I think our chances increase. We saw one, or either that or a bowfin down John Hines. Uh, we saw a huge one in there, and some monster carp. That's a spot. Well, it's not actually in the preserve. It's the creek that's right there. That's one of the trips I want to do. I might have time to do it when the kids are in school. Hop in the car and go down there because I'd like to get on some of those carp. I mean, I saw some monsters in there, and there's also the silver carper in there as well, which I, which I think are what I think they're Asian carp, but I think the preferred thing these days is silver carp, I guess. I think they're the same thing anyway. My drink is somehow turned back into a solid. I'll just let that sit. I don't know how that turned into a solid. It's definitely not below freezing in my cooler. Let me move this. You have a clear shot at the fire. Oh, now Boxcar Jerry's live. Like, what the heck? Nobody was live. Now everybody's going live. Boxcar Jerry. I might have to go watch him. I got nothing going on here. Steve Vlock, what's going on, buddy? Nice out. I'm in central Massachusetts. Rain going on since. Yeah, it was. We hit 80 degrees here. This is New Jersey today, and we're in the forest where the Jersey Devil is. It's the Jersey Devil National Forest. I don't know. This is where that whole myth came from. I've ridden my bike through here, and it all looks the same, and it's easy to get lost in this place. But luckily, the bugs are not out. So, a guy next to me, Steve said, a guy next to me a couple of days ago caught a 20-pound, 39-inch Laker, state record, and was filmed and released. Oh, that's awesome, man. Where did you say you're at, Massachusetts? Man. Might get some storms. Man, I heard them say it might rain here, but are you saying I might get rain tonight, or you might get rain? Somebody said we might. It's really clear out, but I'll have to throw my stuff in under the canopy just in case. Sure doesn't look like it right now, and it's supposed to be 80 and sunny tomorrow. I just wish Kev felt better. We've been planning this trip for a while and waiting for Cameron over at Boulevard Baits. We go to his shop every time we come down, and we used to come down once a year, like in the summer for a week. But we've been coming down more and more and taking a lot of weekend trips down, and we go right to his place, and he helps us out because we don't do saltwater much. He tells us what's running, what to use, and we go in there all the time, and he always puts us on fish. News is saying around midnight. All right, thanks for that info. Not last time, but one of the more recent times we were down here, the tornadoes went through, and you can still, that was a couple of years ago now, and you can still see the path. You drive by, we still can see the path that it took across. I don't know if that's Route 7 there. I don't know what the roads are down here. We're car camping and fishing. I'll show you the setup. It's windy. I'm hiding behind my setup here, but we're in the car camp. Hey, Trip, what's that? Kev's in there right now, but that's it. It's just got a little canopy off the back, and it's all crooked because we were kind of in a rush. Yeah, I really like it. It's the only problem is like once you hook it to your wheels, obviously you can't go anywhere. You're kind of in for the night, or you got to take it back down. But it's got a mattress that blows up and fits the back of the Subaru. You just go on their website and tell what kind of car you got, and they give you one shaped to your like car. So it works out pretty good. So we're gonna go for striped bass tomorrow. Just came down, kind of slept in a little bit today. We didn't really fish. We went out, took a few casts, hit the bait shop, got set up. A Steve Wallace setup. I don't know who Steve Wallace is. No biking. I wish we brought the bikes here, but we were we were hardcore set on striped bass fishing, but as soon as we got here, Kev's health just went downhill, and um, at one point he had his knit hat on, and he was in my 40 below Alaska bag, and he was cold. It was 80 degrees out, so I've been popping the Advil in him every 6 hours, and hope he's better in the morning. But we had a good dinner of those cheap like ramen noodle bowls, but the Korean style, the fatter noodle, and all different flavors. Man, those things, that's the way to go. Take those out, and we had chicken with no seasoning. I just fried up the chicken in a little bit of oil, and then I just dumped them in that mix, and oh my God, it was so good. Yo, Chris, I'm down with the Jersey Devil. We're down in the Bellepaine State Forest. We're like 15 minutes from Sea Isle. It's the only campground that was open, so yeah. He's a big camping channel, 1.3 million. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do. I'll probably do a lot more of this coming up since I'm not working anymore. I do like the ultra endurance stuff I used to do was all bivy sack um, training and racing and camping. So I would go ultra endurance, and my the races that I used to do would be like 2 to 3 weeks long, self-supported, and you would carry everything you needed on your back or on your bike. So I'm probably going to do some of that. I was thinking of setting it up with like all my catfish gear and go out in the middle of nowhere and bivy and fish, and then come back the next day or something like that. Curbside, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Chris, what are you up to? Guys, tell me what you guys are up to today. We're really here for tomorrow. We just kind of got down here, got the gear we needed. We were hoping to get lucky, but it was so windy. It was like, let's get off the ocean. Let's go to the campground. We took the canoe out on the lake here and chased pickerel around the lake, but that's about it. Saltwater is fun, Scott says. Different species. I've always tried bloodworms. Yeah, right now we got the little jig heads, half-ounce jig heads, and sluggos and paddle tails. That's the recommendation, what they've been slamming here. Um, but yeah, I am not opposed to going out and catching dogfish too. I love dogfish. Everyone hates them, but we love catching those little suckers. That's probably all. I don't know if there's anything else in, but we always throw the ultralight with us, and we'll go tool around the bays and see what else we can find. Let's see. Chris said, nice. Used to go to the Tuckerton a lot back in the day. We striped fished in Little Egg Harbor. Yeah, I think we're gonna. We don't have weight. Kevin doesn't have waders, um, so Corson's gonna be a little tricky. Um, Townsend's gonna be a little tricky. They are catching some off the beach, and if it's 80 degrees and he feels better, I mean, I don't mind waiting out there. Get cold and you sit on the beach a minute, you're gonna be warm again if it's not windy. So I might do that. Yeah, we're trying to live when we can, curbside. It's a good living for sure. Yeah, on my trash fish playlist, Chris, we cooked up dogfish, shark, or whatever you want to call them. They were delicious, man. They were still to this day the best fish tacos I've ever had, and they are so easy to clean. I think people say they have a bad taste because what I've read is they excrete some type of um, chemical through their skin when they're stressed out. So my research said to like, you know, um, trying to think of all the proper YouTube words, dispatch them and then take the skin off and gut them like as soon as possible. And we did it immediately. I mean, we just threw it on the cooler and cut it down and then threw the scraps right in the crab nets. So I don't know if that made the difference or not, but it was delicious. Terry B, welcome in, buddy. Just chilling at the campsite today. Just got done dinner, hanging out a little bit. Yeah, that is the awesome thing curbside with saltwater is like we don't do saltwater as much. It's a 2 hour drive for us, and like we don't have anyone to stay with, so we just camp or whatever. Can't afford to like rent these places out. They're ridiculous. So it's a little challenging with that stuff. There's a few there's one campground's not open yet, Ocean View, which is an awesome spot and reasonable. You can go in there and rent cabins. So that's what we do. The cabins have a little air conditioner, so at least you're comfortable. I think they have air conditioning, right? Ocean View? Yeah, Kev says, yeah. Yeah, we won't be here tomorrow though, Steve. If we caught something today, we definitely would have. Um, but we knew the weather was going to be iffy with these winds are ridiculous. Um, it's pretty protected back here, and I'm hiding behind the car. But it would be it would be a little ridiculous. But if we caught a striper in the slot, which I think is 28 to 31, we would have definitely cooked him up, or even a dogfish or oyster cracker. We eat them all. Yeah, it's beautiful camping weather though. The breeze, if there are bugs around, the bugs are not hanging out because of the breeze. So that you know, be careful what you wish for when you camp. You might want the wind to stop, and the second they stop, the bugs come out, and you wish that wind was blowing again. And I'm still in short sleeve shirts, so it's definitely good. Curbside, like obviously I'm not in the UK, but I mean every time I talk to somebody over there in the UK, it's raining. They said they have four seasons: cold rain, warm rain, hot rain, and cool rain, something like that. I love that. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know if that's all the way across the UK or if that's just like in certain areas, but I don't know what your average water is. I told somebody we got 5 inches of rain, and they were like, "Oh, that's nothing here." I'm like, well, that's a flood where I come from. Our streams are flooding at 5 inches. Wind and rain, it's a nightmare. Ugh. Yeah. Winters are tough. I feel like you get older, they get tougher. It's just a mental thing, maybe. I don't know. But everything's starting to bud here. I saw a cool lizard. I think it was a skink. I haven't seen one of them in ages. I saw one, I think, down in South Carolina. And we used to have them out in Wyoming. 2 lined or 4 lined skink, I think they're called. It was on the bathhouse. He ran away, and I tried to get a good picture of him. We're still here, and the sun's up. Well, I don't think we'll be here. I think checkout's at noon. I mean, if we get up really early, it's possible we could go out and fish. And um, yeah, I don't know. If we got a striped bass in slot, I have to look at the regs whether I can clean them where I have to clean them. But yeah, I think I'd fillet them. We'll find a park and probably cook them up because we're gonna have to eat lunch. I don't know what else I got in the cooler. I think we, I'm not opposed to doing that. I would, if I'm in a spot that I can do it, I am totally down for catching and cooking. I do as much catching and cooking and cleaning as I can get away with on YouTube. So I just feel like a lot of people need to see that, know that, and they don't ask, they don't answer, or they don't want to tell you they don't know what they're doing. But I have nothing against catch and release, but we were at this pond actually where Kristen, my wife, and my older boy are going right now. They're driving over this pond. They stock trout in there, and these trout, like, they couldn't live a month in this place, and people are catching and releasing like they're doing God's work out there. I was like, these take these fish out of here, catch those things, and make a meal. You know, make a good meal out of them. But that's just me, I guess. I go there, I'll catch my limit, and I'm done. I don't need to be catching another 20 fish. I'll catch my 5 and I'm out. Now, I enjoy carp. I'll catch and release carp. Very rarely eat one of those. I think we've eaten 3. Bass, we don't really eat bass just because I don't, I have nothing against eating bass, but I feel like that's like punching a nun. Comes the wind. Let's see if we got 7 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Probably hang out a couple more minutes, see if anyone else pops in here, and otherwise we'll just cut it. And Kevin might be asleep in there. I guess he's not. Tell you, I am. I'll probably have to clean up the site in case we do get that rain, and then I'll be ready for bed. I'm not staying up late. Man, I got something bit me right on my waistline. It's crazy. I keep getting these bites. I don't know where they're coming from. I feel like I got a resident bug on me that's just gnawing, slowly eating me. I'm gonna go over to that bathhouse once more and see if I can find that lizard before the sun goes down. He's probably gone by now. I'm gonna take a little walk, Kev. No salmon around us. The closest spot that I know of, except for like landlocked salmon in northern Jersey, would be up in New York. They have a fall run up there. They come up like Pulaski. If you look up Pulaski and Salmon River, on Salmon River, you'll see that whole chaos. As in like an Alaskan fishing guide and been brought up fishing in Alaska, it's a whole different thing. So New York's a whole different ball game. Fish at a whole different style. And yeah. I've been watching this firewood. I don't want to get in trouble for taking somebody's wood, but I don't think anyone's here. Fire rings all the way over here. You're supposed to put a tag on your site when you're here. There's no tag, so that wood might disappear after dark. Ouch. That was something just bit me again. Steve, remind me where you're from. I can't think of the part of the country you're from. You don't have to tell me. I'm curious. I guess this is like the RV. This one's actually closed. Surprised I didn't lose signal. Take that wood. I kind of want to go to bed early tonight, though. But otherwise, I would totally take that wood. And we have a huge stump to throw on yet. Yeah, he ran right up the side. This lizard was just running right up the side. And like an idiot, I tried to touch it for some reason. I should have just taken pictures of it. And then he disappeared. Huh. Perfect. The sun's kind of going down now. It was a little too hot earlier, but it's perfect now. We're only 15 minutes from the beach here, so it's not like it's far away. So it's either this or drive 2 hours from home down, to fish one day. I'd rather get down here, get all the gear together, go visit where you're going to fish in the morning, because if everything goes to plan, we'll be on the water before sunrise, so you don't want to be doing that. And since we don't have waders, we kind of have to find, and we did get a little inside info. We got a few secret spots that we can't disclose. We were sworn to secrecy. So we'll try those out. There's a cool pine tree right there. Look at that. I can see the moon up there. Where is it? Huh. Pretty cool looking. It's nice down here. There's just nobody around. It's so weird being at the shore with no people. I'm gonna throw that big stump on. Time for the big stump. Burn, baby, burn. Good for the back. Central Mass. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we are Pennsylvania. Today, Jersey, but yeah. Hey, Keith Doc. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Just hanging out at the campground. I haven't been live in a little while here. Shooting a ton of videos. Hopefully, I'll have time to edit them. Got 3 of them in the pipeline here, all from last week. All different like species too, kind of all over the place lately. But lots of fishing, and we had a lot of really good fishing last week. We got some cool videos coming out, and we're trying to get on the stripers down here, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But my sidekick's a little sick, so it'll be a little hard. Exactly, yeah, you want to be in position for that sunrise, so hard to do that in one day and just get here too late and you regret it and you didn't get up earlier, or you know, been better off this time of year. I think this spot was like $20 or $30. They got lean-tos here. I think they were like 35 or 40, but you need to have them for 2 nights. We weren't going to be here for 2 nights, so we just car camped. Weather's good anyway. If it was rainy, then I would have probably gotten a cabin or something. If it was cold rain, so we could kind of come and go. But we'll be good. We'll pack up in the morning and head to the water and be on the water the whole day. If Kev feels all right. Yeah. What are you doing, Kev? You awake?
What?
You are still awake?
Yep.
Okay. Time is it? 6:40. Yeah, it's a like 2-hour drive for us. So. Well, this time of year it's like 2 hours. Summertime might be 3 hours with traffic, but this time of year we can make it straight down. It's 70 miles an hour. Stretch my back out here. I'll show you the lures that we picked up today. I'll be right back. Yeah, there's a couple more, but we got the Saltwater Assassin paddle tails, electric chickens. That's one. That's a 4-inch. The 6-inch sluggos. What else we got? I know there's a couple more in the car. I brought these. I won these on somebody's channel. I don't remember whose. Somebody just texted me something. And then the jig, Scapy jigs. We got a 1/2 ounce, 3/8. I got some 1 ounces. I don't know where I'm going to throw those at, but that's pretty much our. That's really all we need to throw, because that's what the people down here that know what they're doing have been catching them on. So I'm not going to get cute and try to outsmart them. I'm going to do what they say. I never know how many they're actually catching though. Are they down here for 3 days and catching 1, catching 2? You never know. The details are always sparse. Hey, Laura the Explorer, what's going on? I know you love camp fishing. You're like me. You're like being out in nature alone. I'm almost alone. I got a redhead. Got a crazy redhead in the car next to me. I think he's asleep. Yeah, a lot of guys do the night fishing. I see guys catching big stripers at night off Block Island, New York. Not now, and they're moving up the coast. Yep. Yeah. In fact, Kevin was he was afraid he's going to fall asleep because he's not feeling good and wake up in the middle of the night. And I said, if you do, wake me up. We'll go find a dock or something that's got lights on it. And I don't know if they're more in the inlets right now. I think they just came in off the ocean, so they're just starting to show up. I think this is going to be a huge week down here. So we're trying to time it and get down here now. Next weekend, I've got that DIY catfishing tournament. Jeff Beal, Fishing with Jeff Beal's hosting. So I'm going to be on there. We were live on his channel last night, and I was showing off my rod that I built from hand, which is 90% Gorilla Glue and Gorilla Tape. So I'm hoping I catch a small catfish, because if I catch a big one, it might break. It might break on a small one. Yeah, we got a lot of redheads in this family, Laura. A lot of red hair in general. Yeah, Scott, I find that best. I know when I guided in Alaska, I would have guys come up and be like, "Well, why don't you use this? This is what I've always been told works the best." I'm like, you know what? Go for it, man. What do I know? I just live on the river. I used to give people a packing list when they'd come up, and I'd put every lure that I'm gonna, and it was like 3 lures. It was a real simple suggestion. Here's the list, and I think I didn't even have it on the optional. I told them to bring it, just like 100% DEET from Ben's. I'm like, bring it. Don't bring any hippie stuff. Bring 100% DEET, because if you don't bring it, I'm gonna sell it to you for like 20 bucks, because it's everybody would come up and they wouldn't bring what you said, and then 2 days into their trip, they were begging for it. It's like, dude, I can't get this stuff out here. I'm in the bush. Everything's a float plane ride in. Gas, $3 gas cost me 15 bucks. Everything is going to be expensive. So I would literally just rack up the prices on it. Hey, Lucy, welcome in. Yeah, curbside. I've been thinking about, I don't have the means to do it right now, but one of like a big, if I ever get enough views where I start making a little bit more money and I can travel and do some stuff, one video I'd love to shoot is chase a species up and down, maybe like in our country, the East Coast, like, you know, I don't know, is it 1,000 miles coastline? I don't know, probably 3,000 miles, I guess. Um, and see like a species like largemouth bass, or maybe more of a river run species that run all of them. The catfish might even work, and see the different ways that they fish for them in different areas. I thought that would be like a really cool video to do and see. Um, all right, Steve, thanks for coming in here. Take care, buddy. Have a good night. Oh, man, oh, man. Let me go throw another log on the back of this fire. I'm going to throw that long one on. Get that burning. I'm going to go grab some wood from the camper that left. Let's go for a walk. Maybe we'll see something cool. See if Kev's asleep yet. Nope, he's awake.
Like get demonetized.
Watching something might get us demonetized, he said. I don't think I turned monetization on. I don't even know how to turn it on live. All right. Where was that wood? So yeah, we rented a canoe today for 10 bucks. That was pretty cool. It was supposed to be 10 bucks an hour. And we were out there for almost 3 hours. The lady was like, just take it, come back whenever, and we'll see you. Took it for an hour. Sweet. We went out there and just like the wind took us to the other side of there's the wood. We're gonna grab a couple. The wind took us to the other side of the lake real quick. And it's a big lake. Took me a while to get back. So What they got dumped over here? Potato chips. Hope there's no bear around. Bear's gonna be on that tonight. Free wood. Chris, we got the free wood. If I get in trouble, it's Ogley's fault. He told me to do this. See how windy it is out here? You probably hear it whipping. Sun is getting low, just about to go behind the trees. So yeah, we're fishing stripers. We fished a lot of trout lately. Going after smallies. I got some lures that Ted gave me from Off the Hook Outdoors. Been doing some smallie fishing. Got a video coming on that. Catfish, getting the catfish tournament starting next week. So I'm gonna be doing some more catfishing coming up. We're all over the place. Chasing all kinds of species. Been re-rigging lots lately. We better get more wood, because once it gets dark, I'm not moving. Yeah, that's right, Jersey Devil. Kev didn't believe me. I had to ask the park ranger. This is where the Jersey Devil lives. Look for knowledge. Curbside said, a good one is every pound of fish lets you travel a mile. Bob takes some planning. Hey, Becca, what's going on? Howdy. Hope you're good. We're down in New Jersey. Bella Plain State Forest with the Jersey Devil. Currently I'm stealing wood and filming myself stealing wood, so that can be incriminated later, I guess. But these guys are gone. I'm gonna burn the evidence anyway. No one will know except for everybody watching. I'll catch up as soon as I get this load back to camp. I'll sit down a minute. Try not to overdo it. My back is still not quite right. It feels a whole lot better, but there's just some dead areas that I can't move it. Oh. These trees have this like fungus ball on it. Look at that thing. Can't tell. Guess it's wood. It's nasty looking. Look at that thing. It's disgusting. I'm gonna cut that thing off and burn it. All right. Back into my hiding spot. The winds are really calming now. That's good. All right. What are you up to, Becca? What are you doing tonight? Yeah, it's nice weather. It was 80 degrees today. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. I think lows are somewhere in the 50s. But maybe it's going to rain. Not sure yet. He's gonna sleep tonight, hapless. He's just been hanging in there all day, so close to falling asleep. Yeah, I could have froze to death if I didn't take that firewood. That's right. You don't see that I'm in a t-shirt, but Glacier, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Devin? What is that? What is what? What are you talking about? You gotta give me a little more info than that, Devin. What is that? Hey, Tammy, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. We're in New Jersey, home of the Jersey Devil. We are in the Bella Plaine State Forest here. And if you look at a map, you'll see that huge path from north to south of all of the state is one huge forest, and we're in it. It's massive. And it all looks exactly the same. It looks like you're playing like, I want to say Call in the Wild because I never played that one. I'm thinking of old Nintendo hunting games where you're playing them and you like, as soon as you go beyond the boundary of the game, it's like you just repeat and you're on the other side of the game, but it all looks, so you just keep seeing the same thing over and over again. That's what it looks like. Oh, we just got 10 bucks, Kevin. Who gave us 10 bucks? Who gave us 10 bucks? Ah, bait money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kev, we got a super chat from Tammy. Want to say thank you?
What?
We just got 10 bucks from Tammy. Want to say thank you?
Thank you.
Kev's hanging out in the car. He's not feeling good. Yeah, he kind of wasn't feeling 100%, just like really tired. And then as we got down here, it kind of hit him. He's,
By the way, Dad, do you have a phone charger?
yeah, I got a phone charger.
Right here, Dad.
It's got one of the pads. You want to just sit on there? Let me make sure it's got enough.
What?
Oh, it's pretty much dead. I'll have to start the electric in the car for you. Yeah. You got a cord I can plug in? I'll be right back, guys. Get this. Is that working?
Yep.
Cool. You have to remember to turn that back off or Jersey Devil will get us in the middle of the night. Yeah, thanks so much. Let me get caught up here. I think I missed a few things. Glaciers, I'm burning trash at my house. Now lots of old scrap wood and stuff. He lives in Alaska. You can burn anything you want up there. Playing around with the cats. I thought I hearted Tammy's $10. I don't know why it went away. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know why it did that. I don't know where that text came from. My smartphone is going to type it for itself. Your phone has become aware, self-aware. What's that? It's such a strange message. What's that? That's hilarious. Hey, Mike Sampson. What's going on, buddy? No, we're down the shore catching stripers, Glacier Shark. We're out in the ocean now. We're doing some ocean fish. No trout today. My older boy and my wife are out trout fishing right now up in Pennsylvania. Hey, Susanna, welcome in here. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. We are in New Jersey, the new one, not the old Jersey. Yeah. Let me get. I'm burning everything. It's my spring cleanup. Nice. Yeah. They just started coming in, and we got like the inside scoop from the bait shop. Every year, in the summertime, he's like, "You got to come down here for the stripers. You got to come down here." And then last year, he texted me, and I was like, maybe next week, maybe next week." And it was like 2 weeks later, and he's like, "Yeah, you missed the best part of it." So this year, we were like, as soon as he sent us the first picture, he's like, "Get down here." We were on it. Nice. Yeah, that would be a good spot there for sure. Glacier. Yeah, they're catching them on the beach too, right in the inlet. So hopefully, we don't have the money to go out on boats and stuff, but hopefully we can get something from shore. We'll see.
But yeah, we're just probably gonna catch some sea bass.
I don't think there's any sea bass in yet, buddy.
Well,
Little-
remember,
The little babies we caught in the wintertime, though, right?
we catch. They're always around. Remember, camera says they're not in, but we always catch them.
We've never been down this early. We're down in December, though, right? Did we catch any that time we came down January 1st on New Year's
Oh yeah.
and caught some then? Yeah, we're not going out in the water. We have a spot we can fish from the bank, Glacier. We got a secret spot. Yeah, last 2 hours of dark and right before sunrise is that's why we came down here today. It's just we could set up camp and then hit them before the sunrise, hopefully. Hapless, I asked what else was running, and nothing. They basically said nothing else, just stripers and lots of them. Um, so I mean, I was like dogfish because we always catch dogfish down here, and I like catching them. They're fun. I mean, from a freshwater
I
guy.
catch anything. I catch. Like every time we go down here, we caught fish.
Look who woke up, guys. Look who
Then
woke
awake.
up.
Then awake. I didn't fall asleep. What time did it?
Okay. All right. Quiet in there. I thought you fell asleep. Right before it gets light, they go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Kev's not feeling so good, so we'll see. Well, I'm not going to plan on getting up early.
I would too.
We'll see how you feel. We'll just get up when we get up. I'm not setting an alarm.
If I accidentally wake up at like 3 o'clock and then I can't go back to sleep, we might have to go fish.
Yeah, I did tell him if he wakes up in the middle of the night and he can't sleep, just let me know. We'll go. We'll go find somewhere and fish. I sleep tomorrow. Oh Lord.
What point are we gonna stay tomorrow? Like
That's what I mean. Like 2 a.m. Like till like you'll do good. That's the time. There's sharks. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it'd be odd not to catch a dogfish. Yeah. Well, we're only using the jig heads. We don't really. We got some of the those fake worms. Uh, the bites. They work good. We've caught them on that. I got probably some bacon or something. I'm sure that would work for the dogfish. They seem like they eat anything. Were you gonna say something?
I'm tired, y'all.
Tired? You look tired. You should go to bed. I stole some wood. I might go steal some more wood. This whole live is just me stealing wood.
Trust me, I want to go to bed, but I want to get to 8:30 so I can take my ass so I wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night and cry like last night.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 11 o'clock and stayed up all night. So congested.
Yeah, you sound
It's
congested.
so cold out here.
Well, I'll put the windows up when we go to bed. You get in that bag. That's a 40 below. Devin, he's got my 40 below zero bag.
I can't fit all the way in it. I don't know how to scooch all the way in.
I sleep in that bag with nothing else. In snow, 40 below zero. Comfy. I mean, comfy. And he's cold. Hey. He'd die. This kid, we got a lot of work to do with this kid before we get back up there, Devin. He's going to die up there. Bear food. Oh, Lord. Got a weird looking car just kind of cruising around. I think I'll hang out here till they leave. Probably like, look at this weirdo walking around with the camera. South Jersey is a lot different than North Jersey, but still, when I see Jersey plates, I'm just careful. Oh, Lord. Storm shad, tsunami shad, 6-inch size works on plugs, work to. Cool, cool. Fine, tell them fish's lines. Legs are out, hungry for a bite, anything that moves. New Jersey jerks. Yeah, I'm biased because where we live, all the people from Jersey come over and just kind of ruin our parks, destroy them. So I tell you that as I'm stealing somebody's wood as a Pennsylvanian in New Jersey. Oh Lord! But they all come from the city, and then they come over and they just destroy some of these lakes. And I'm not exaggerating. You go to a place like Beltsville Lake, and they bury diapers all over the beach. It's disgusting. They have no, they don't care about the rules. Just bad people in general. Okay. I think we have one more load of wood and that's it. We got it all. There we go. Nice fire. Back into my spot. Oh, it was nice to chat with everybody tonight. Instead of the last couple of lives were chaotic.
Is that still alive?
No, I'm still alive. You got something to say?
No.
Oh, you came out like you were going to make a speech. Last couple of lives, I was trout fishing, and I felt bad because I didn't get really time to talk to anybody. Catching anything, Jeff? We took, I think I took 3 casts today. The first one I snagged and broke off. The next 2, I didn't catch nothing. Kev is not feeling great. So he was like, oh, I'm ready. Let's go back to the campground. Which was kind of the plan. We were just going to tool around, hit the bait shop, get the lures, figure out where we were going to go. And then we're going to come back to the camp because they got a lake here. And we're going to set up and chill and hit it early tomorrow. So we came back here. We canoed and fished the lake. Didn't catch nothing. Spent a couple hours out on the water. So yeah, we caught absolutely nothing yet. But that's not, kind of expected that. We're set up now. We're going to go to the spots that we're supposed to go to tomorrow. And hopefully we'll go on them. We'll see. Payback. Yeah, put my fly vest. I have my fishing vest with me. You ever try live eels? You can kill them and tie them up. If I catch an eel, I'm eating them. No, I'm going to eat that eel. I love eel. I can show you. I showed my lures earlier. I'm here. Let me pop into my well kept. This is what I'm working with here. Little saltwater assassin, electric chicken, paddle tail, 6-inch sluggo. I've got these in white. I got them in like 5-inch, a couple different things. Little eel like 12 inches. No, I never used them. And then we're basically, I'm not going to use an ounce, like ½ ounce jig head like that. That's what I'm thinking of throwing. I don't know. That's what the bait shop said they're catching them on, so this was the stuff I was talking about. I catch everything on these like little fish bites. So this is what we like to throw. I've got like the 3 big rods and I've got an ultralight. Kevin loves to throw these on an ultralight, throw it in the bay, and we catch all kinds of crazy fish. Ribbon fish, or what the heck they caught last time. Some weird fish.
So I didn't catch it. I thought it was a crab fish. It's like a huge ribbon fish.
Yeah, that was cool. This is all busted up. I have 100 good boxes. I don't know why I don't get rid of this box. Probably because I know when I look at it, that's my saltwater box. Perfect. Fits like a glove. Yeah. I mean, I go to Cameron's shop in Sea Isle, Boulevard Baits and Tackle. He's in the know. I mean, everyone goes to his shop. He sees the fish coming and going. He fishes a lot himself, so I have no doubt that that will work. Yeah, I'm not going to use the fish bite. The clams work good on the ocean. We're going to be on the inlet, though. I don't think, yeah, we're just going to be casting all day. They didn't sell us the fish bites. We just have those.
We'll probably wake up, eat breakfast, and we'll probably go, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to
Then
cook
we'll
breakfast.
probably just do it and give up and then turn it into a fish.
Most likely. I've got some bacon. I got some eggs. We'll have a good thick breakfast. I like those assassins and half ounce. That's what I used before. Yep. 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 I mean, to tell you the truth, that they change every year, man. I mean, I'm not going to question Cameron. He might have used that before, but he uses he never used sluggos. And he came down using the paddle tails, and the guy next to him was using sluggos. So and this is based off of information from yesterday. So yeah, we're going to go with what he saw from yesterday. They slammed them good, so no reason to try something different than what he just saw work in that spot. So that's why we're going with that.
I want to fish with him at some point.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go out on his boat. Yeah.
He has a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a glacier. They're elbow to elbow out there, man. Elbow to elbow. And they'd be over like where they're wading in. Kevin would be over his head. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I don't need to catch that fish that bad. I got a whole freezer full of trout. I can fill my freezer with 9-inch fish faster than these saltwater guys can, that's for sure. At least the ones I know. I think I'm going to shut it down, guys. It's an hour live. It's enough. Go see if Ray's live. I'm going to go check him out. I hope everybody has a good night. We'll might pop up. I don't know what if it gets windy down here, so I don't do the lives if it's going to be noisy because I can't stand watching a windy live. It's just bothers me. It gives me a headache, so I won't deal with it. I won't do one if it's windy. We'll definitely be recording. Hopefully, we'll catch something worthy of a video, and maybe we'll go live. So check out, turn the notification bell on or whatever it's called, and that way you at least have the option to watch us if you want to. But other than that, I think we're gonna shut this thing down. See who else is live. There's Boxcar Jerry. What's going on, buddy? I was just gonna check. I wanted to check you out and check Ray out next. Fish head, but you still live? I guess not. If you're over here, unless you're getting like Stewart. Feed the chickens. No way, man. Trout are delicious. I don't know what you're doing, Devin. Trout are delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin, Glacier Shark said, feed the trout to the chickens.
Kevin, I thought you said Kevin.
No, Devin. All right, Scott. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, we're going to try to catch. All right, thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Kev, you want to say goodbye? I'm going to turn this without getting.
Bye, y'all.
That was a southern drawl. All right, guys. Yeah. Hey, Lyle's back. Lyle, did you catch any fish? Infinite Cosmos is my older boy, Lyle. Did you catch fishies? Glacier Shark loves trout. We can send them some. You didn't catch any. You got to fire your fishing guide, Lyle. Fire that fishing guide.
I bet if I would, I could have caught all of them. There's the wind
I
at the
crashed on the
back. We're
skateboard.
ready to go.
Are you okay, Lyle? I mean, the beginning of this live, you told us you learned how to skateboard. The end of the live, he's crashed on the skateboard. Yeah, the stockies aren't nearly as good as the wilds, but they're still half decent. They still taste better than anything we get in the grocery store. And every time I cook them and I give them to somebody, they're like, they love them. So um, they're a little softer, I think, but I also throw them on ice immediately, and I think that helps. Daughter off. Oh man, your daughter's first day of school. Oh, Lyle's got road rash.
Somehow.
Skateboard. He crashed his skateboard. Well, we're just about shutting this down, Lyle. So
Good job, Lyle, for getting that road rash. Woohoo!
I'm gonna shut it down. Lyle, we're leaving. Have a good night, buddy. We'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Everyone else, I will see you when I see you. Peace out. Lyle, you can text me. I'm gonna go off the live.